Do you ever feel like your mind never stops? Like you are always thinking about yesterday's mistakes or tomorrow's problems? Like you cannot stay calm even for one moment? Alina knew that feeling very well. She was a young weaver, only 22 years old, and she had a special gift. Her hands were skilled, her eyes were sharp, and she understood fabric like few others did. But there was one big problem. Her mind never stopped worrying. Every morning, Alina sat at her loom to weave. But as soon as she started working, the thoughts began. What if I make a mistake? What if this fabric is not good enough? What if people laugh at my work? Her hands would start shaking, the threads would get tangled, and every piece of fabric she created came out wrong, full of knots, uneven, imperfect. The other weavers in the village saw her struggle. Some laughed. Alina cannot even weave a simple cloth, they said. Others felt sorry for her. Such a waste of talent, they whispered. But no one could help her. Alina tried everything. She tried to focus harder. She tried to work faster. She tried to ignore the thoughts, but nothing worked. The more she tried to stop thinking, the more thoughts came. Her mind was like a storm that never ended. One day, Alina heard about Master Torin. He was an old weaver who lived at the edge of the village, in a small house surrounded by trees. People said strange things about him. He is blind, but he weaves better than anyone with eyes. His fabrics are perfect, like magic. He was the greatest weaver in the land before he lost his sight. Alina was curious. How could a blind man weave perfectly? How could someone who cannot see create such beautiful work? She decided she must meet him. Maybe he could teach her something. She walked to his house carrying her latest piece of work, a scarf full of mistakes and knots. When she arrived, she saw an old man sitting outside. His eyes were closed, but his face looked peaceful. Master Torin, she called softly. I am Alina. I am a weaver, but I cannot weave well. My mind is always full of worries. Can you help me? The old man smiled gently. Show me your work, he said. Alina gave him the scarf. Master Torin touched it with his fingers. He felt every thread, every knot, every uneven part. After a long silence, he spoke. Your hands are skilled, but your mind is not here. While your hands weave, your mind travels to the past and future. That is why your fabric has knots. Alina felt tears in her eyes. Yes, that is exactly my problem, but I do not know how to stop my thoughts. Master Torin stood up slowly. Come inside, I will teach you. Inside his house, there was a simple loom. Master Torin sat down and said, watch me weave. Alina watched in amazement. His hands moved smoothly across the threads. He could not see, but he never made a mistake. The fabric grew under his fingers, perfect and beautiful. How do you do that? Alina whispered. You cannot even see, Master Torin smiled. That is exactly why I can do it. When I lost my sight, I learned something important. I cannot worry about how the fabric will look when it is finished. I cannot compare my work to others. I can only feel this thread in this moment with these fingers. My mind has nowhere to go except here. Alina began to understand, but Master Torin was not finished teaching. Now it is your turn, he said. Sit at the loom. Alina sat down. But then Master Torin did something shocking. He took a cloth and tied it around her eyes. What are you doing? Alina asked, frightened. I cannot weave if I cannot see. That is what you think, Master Torin said calmly. But you have never truly been present while weaving. Your eyes see the threads, but your mind sees yesterday and tomorrow. Now, with no eyes to distract you, maybe your mind will finally come home to this moment. Alina wanted to refuse. This was impossible. But something in his voice made her trust him. She took a deep breath and placed her hands on the loom. At first, everything felt wrong. Her hands searched for the threads nervously. Her mind screamed with fear. "I will fail. This is stupid. I cannot do this." But then, Master Torin's voice came, soft and steady. "Feel the thread between your fingers. Just this thread. Nothing else exists. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. Only this thread. Only these fingers. Only this breath." Alina tried to focus. She felt one thread, then another. Slowly, her breathing calmed. Her hands stopped shaking. There was no room in her mind for worry anymore. She had to pay complete attention to every tiny movement, one thread at a time, one moment at a time. Time passed. Alina did not know if it was minutes or hours. She was completely absorbed in the feeling of the threads, the rhythm of her hands, the present moment. Finally, Master Torin said gently, "You can stop now." Alina removed the cloth from her eyes. She looked down at what she had created. Her mouth opened in shock. The fabric was perfect, smooth, even, beautiful. No knots, no mistakes. The best thing she had ever made. "But how?" she whispered. "I could not even see." Master Torin smiled. "That is the lesson. Your worries live in your eyes. They live in looking at the past and imagining the future. But peace lives in your hands, in this moment, in what is happening right now. When you weave blind, your mind has no choice but to stay present. And when the mind is present, everything becomes perfect." Tears ran down Alina's face. She finally understood. So all this time, my problem was not my skill. My problem was that I was never really here while I was working. "Yes," Master Torin said, "your hands were here, but your mind was traveling in time, worrying about what was and what might be. But life only happens in this moment. Peace only exists in this moment. And your best work can only come from this moment." From that day, everything changed for Alina. She did not need to weave blind anymore, but she learned to bring that same quality of attention to her work. Every time worries came, she would remember Master Torin's words. "Feel this thread, only this thread, only this moment." Her fabric became known throughout the region. People traveled far to buy her work. And they always asked, "How did you become so skilled?" Alina would smile and say, "I learned from a blind man who taught me how to truly see. He taught me that the present moment is the only place where peace and perfection can be found." Sometimes, on quiet evenings, Alina would visit Master Torin. They would sit together in comfortable silence, and Alina would think about how strange life was. She had spent years trying to stop her worrying thoughts by fighting them, but the answer was not to fight. The answer was to come fully into this moment, where thoughts have no power and peace is always waiting. Thank you for watching this story. If you enjoyed it, please like this video and subscribe to Wise Man's Tales for more inspiring stories every week. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you struggle with overthinking? What helps you stay present? Share your experience with us. Stay present and let your worries fade away.